Hello, folks, and welcome to Divine Divinity, as opposed to any other sort of divinity. Now, this is my second attempt at recording this. Originally, I'm going to have the audio at 5 and 10, but in the audio attempt, I boosted up to this. I have no idea how well that works out. I haven't checked, but yeah, basically, sometimes when the audio level's at this, it works out fine, but other times the music disappears. It's really annoying. Here, we'll go with this for the time being. I might boost it back up to 10 later on. So, Divine Divinity. It's the first game in the Divinity series. I'm currently recording this before I've actually gotten back to Witcher 3. It's been quite a few months since I've touched it. I had to uninstall it a while back. The saves are fine. But I had uninstalled it a while back because I needed more space for Legion videos. I will get back to Witcher 3 at some stage, but in the meantime I just wanted to play some RPG, and this has been staring at me, so I want to poke into it for a little. Now there's 3 classes: the Survivor, Warrior, Mage, and then a male version and a female version. There is one difference between them. As far as I can tell, stat-wise, they're both the same. And it's the abilities each get.
A strong mind and a grasp of magic are all a man really needs to fight evil. I've seen an aged mage wither a mighty warrior with a simple word and a gesture. Such a mage will I be, using magic to remake the broken land.
For example, the male mage starts out with Summon Vermin and Meteor Strike. Well, she will get Meteor Strike and Bless. I noticed, ladies, do have some stuff here that actually seem kind of interesting. It's me more so than just me. Actually, no. Actually, they all have interesting stuff. This guy, not so much. Yeah, I think it was just more everyone else. But we'll take a look through.
I'm a bad boy. But you have to be to survive on the streets.
Oh my.
To live in the gutter, a lad has to learn to cut corners. And on occasion, cut other people's purse strings. These days, the law only serves the rich, so I help myself.
Assassin's Kiss and Trader's Tongue.
I am strong, as a man should be. The strength of my body and my skill with weapons are all I will need to defeat the many foes I will doubtless meet in my life. Evil must be cleansed with iron, gripped in a strong hand.
Augment damage and sword expertise.
They say there are only 2 ways of living for a poor girl on the streets: prostitution or starvation. I took the 3rd way. I steal from the rich and give it all to my poor self. At least in this corrupt world, I'm a hero to myself.
Identify and lockpick. Quite handy things, actually.
Who says men are stronger than women? I bested the village blacksmith at wrestling when I was 15 and killed my first man in a fair fight less than a year later. The land sickens. It needs a woman's strong hand to restore it.
Elven sight and repair.
They call me a witch because I'm a woman, and an enchantress because I'm pretty. Damn them! I deserve as much respect as any male wizard. The land is sick, and in using magic to heal it, I'll earn their admiration.
And like I said, she's Meteor Strike and Bless. And she's the same stats as him.
I am strong.
They have the same stats.
I'm a bad boy.
They
And
say there are
they have the
only
same
2 ways.
stats.
I'm a bad boy.
I'm going to be going with the male
Strong mind and
mage.
a grasp of magic are all a man really needs to fight evil.
Not too interested in the
I've
edgy
seen
twins,
aged
though they
mage
do have
wither a
some
mighty
interesting
warrior with a simple word
things they
and
start
a
off with. Though I do believe
Such a
that you
mage will
can.
I be, using magic to remake the broken land.
I hope you could hear me there. Like I said, this has been a bitch to audio balance because it goes in 5s. So it's if I could basically I need more finesse with the audio levels because I just can't get it just right. I'm missing the sweet spot. I think I can get access to some of what they have at least, via leveling up and speccing the right way. So it's not too much of a big deal. Some anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the male mage. Because yeah, I've a little interest in the edgy twins. And then the other three just bug me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the mage. Okay, I'm just waiting for some of these to be like, yes, Frodo must get the ring to Mordor. Yeah, we'll go with you, and you are Bob Smith. No. Hold on, where's that book? Book here that I want to just refer to because I'm hearing things. The music threw me off. Thought I heard whispering in the game. Where is this damn book? It was floating around, then the moment I want it, it's not here. Got it. Just wanted to get the spelling of a name I came up with. It's not something I spell constantly, so it's... okay. Let's spell it with a C this time. C-U-R-G-A-N-O-C-H. Kurganok. Fantastic. Ooh, actually, wait, before we actually go with Kurganok, intro. Gonna need to edit this. Yeah, it's gonna good job. So much glitching. Good kitty. Good kitty. Befriend Conan the Barbarian. Conan the Sargarian. Yes. So, just, budget Conan.
A strong mind and a grasp of
it
magic
saved the
are
name.
all a man.
A
strong
That was
mind
true for them
and a
all.
grasp of magic are all a
Kurganok.
man really needs to
Normally I
fight
spell it with a K, and to be honest, I swear it looks better with a
wither
K.
a mighty warrior with a simple word and a gesture.
I swear it looks better with a
Such
K.
mage will I be,
But
using magic to remake the broken
let's
land.
use a C. Accept. And now here we are. Just wake up here. Broken sandals. Actually, let's have a look at skills. And here's the different pages. Way to mage. Powers of matter. Elemental powers. Summon vermin. Wizard's sight. Then there's way to survivor. Weighted warrior, weighted mage. Then padded ranger, padded warrior gods, warriors lore, and padded specialist. Ooh, and then you can just have it show all skills. See what what will open up to you. So, summon skeleton, calls on the long buried dead to arise and fight at your side. Summon a maximum of 1 level 4 corpse. Life leech. Master summoner. Non-animal summoned creatures get a 2 level boost. Banish sends those that are summoned back to where they came from. Recent summoned creature must have spiritual resistance 10 or perish. Always inflicts 20 plus 40 damage to recently summoned creatures. Resurrect allows you to grant the godlike ability to bring the fallen back to life. Creature will have 20% of its original abilities. Transfer powers. Summon creatures gain some of your passive abilities. Demonic aid. Summons a knight of demonic realm to aid you in battle. Summons a level 20 Dread Knight. So yeah. The caster calls upon the dead to summon forth hardened skeletal fighters. Summons 5 hardened skeletons. Each skeleton receives a bonus of 5 to one of its resistances. And skeletons have level 16. Have level 16? Poison weapon. Patented divine. Nothing there. Feign death. Allows the caster to take on the visage of death to fool his enemies. I do like the little icon for that. Boomerang. Any weapon you throw is automatically returned to your hand. Shadow Warrior. Create a shimmering Shadow Warrior to strike at your opponent. Flash attack. Teleports a warrior immediately near the target. Death Strike. Draw on your total might and mental concentration, delivering a killing blow to your enemy. Fight missiles. Spiritual damage. Trader's Tongue. Through quick wit and slick talking, you're able to persuade merchants to offer you better prices. Through, ooh, that gives you bonus XP. Charm. Turn the heart of your enemy and make him your friend in battle. I will only last for a limited time, and their spiritual resistance increases. And, ooh, Survivor's Instinct gives you just regen. Nice. Heaven's Gift. A gift from the heavens will help you on your quest. Create a low quality item. Oh, yeah, it's just what you want. Or command. Control the will of one summoned creature to do your bidding. Magic Barrier. Increase the protection from the battle magic of your enemies. No creature, no dying enemy, and this skill grants you insight into the strengths and weaknesses of your opponent. Necro Shift. Allows you to possess the body of a slain enemy for a short time. Cool. Pickpocket. Increase your abilities to leave others of their possessions, wealth or possessions, though I think possessions there is misspelled. Which is funny given that it's spelled correctly over there. So yeah, this is all the skill tree. Empty wash tub. Uh, 25 coins. One knife. Okay, nothing else here. May as well go up. Spider statuette. Using this item will transform you into the animal depicted by the statuette. Alright, I never saw that before. I guess the chests are randomized. Dear Joram, visitors are no longer coming to our to the gathering of orc raiding parties in the woods. I'm of a mind that we should think to ask the ducal army for assistance. Surely it is just a matter of time before those foul orcs will attack the town. Regards, Lanor. Herbal medicine refers to the use of any plant seeds, berries, roots, leaves, bark, or flowers utilized for medicinal purposes. Using herbs is an ideal way to cooperate with our innate healing power. Herbs may also, of course, be used to flavor food. The elves use herbs to produce aromatic oils for soap and fragrances, which are much in demand by human and dwarven aristocrats. The northern section of the land of Revlon is dominated by 4 key localities: the Dukedom of Ferrell, the populous town of Versus, the shadow-haunted Dark Forest, and the legendary Dwarven Halls. The capital of Ferrell is Rivertown, set amidst a pretty network of villages and farming communities. The chief export of Ferrell is farm produce, as the ducal fields are among the most bountiful in Rivellon. Duke Ferrell resides with his family at Stormfist Castle, an ancient fortress originally raised by the corrupt sect of wizards who later become known as the Damned. The Ferrell family drove the Dark Mages from Stormfist centuries ago and have done much to rebuild and renovate the building. Further to the north lies Vertices, a wealthy city that is technically under Duke Ferrell's rule, but with a town council that has developed a reasonable degree of autonomy. Versus is well known for its impressive guild houses and the decorative mansions of its noble families, having developed rapidly from a simple crossroads. The rest of the text seems to be cut off. Adventures of Omar the Pirate Part 3. At the pinnacle of his career as a pirate, Omar made a fatal mistake. His growing fame and success caused him to become overly arrogant and blind to the dangers around him, but he imagined himself invincible. Omar believed that no one would dare challenge him. He owned the most expensive ship in Rivellon, and his crew consisted of only loyal followers who willingly give their lives to their leader. A growing number of high-ranking pirates and cutthroats in the area grew envious of Omar's success, and decided the seas would be better off without the presence of the insufferable Omar. His fate was to die while lying in his bed with a dagger protruding from his chest. Collecting notes on Trim Daedalus, the assassin, Part 3. Trim Daedalus performed his this makes sense. Trim Daedalus performed his black duties without mercy. Those that managed to catch his eye often told of their hearts freezing at the hate that dwelled there. The darkest of Trim's deeds was was the time he murdered 5 families during the harvest. None were spared, not even the children. The Assassin Guild were quick to disassociate themselves from such a crime, but those contact of Trim's told how Trim once confessed that he committed the crime in a fit of fury because he would never have a family of his own. By the time his 14th year visited Trim, 40th year visited Trim, he left the dukedom, never to be seen again. We can only speculate about the fate of this miserable, broken man. Magical Tragedies Part 2. Fireballs, the trainee magician's quickest route to the grave via dustpan and brush. That is funny. Dragons and Worms, a studying of mating and hoarding instincts. How anyone could have written such a dull book about such a terrifying monster, you cannot imagine.
Ah, my friend. You're awake at last. How are you feeling?
Don't mind me. I'm just standing here to try and be creepy. Oh, who are you? How did I get here?
My name is Joram. I'm one of the healers here. As to how you got here, well, it's an odd tale. 3 days ago, while I was searching for some herbs on the edge of the forest,
Herbs?
a small white cat drew my attention. I mean, it actually seemed to want me to go with it. I followed it cautiously and literally stumbled over your unconscious body. I immediately brought you back here. It was lucky